Hi guys. I know this is weird. I'm making you a video. Strange. But anyways, I'm waiting for your daughter to come over to my house. I'm excited. Dad has been keeping her hostage all day. It's like hung out with her all day, and I was like, bring her home, and he's like, no, I want to spend time with her too. So it's okay though. I'll spend all evening with her, so it's no big deal. But anyways, I wanted to. I'm gonna obviously tell her the story, but I wanted to tell you guys too of the present I brought for her. It's this. It's this little rosary. It's pretty big. It's not gonna fit her yet, but you could use it as a bracelet, or you could just hang it up in her room. I absolutely loved this. When I first saw it, I thought of Yelena, so I thought she'd like it. It's a regular rosary. It's just 1 decade though, and the rosary beads are actually little hearts, and they have designs on them, so I thought she'd like that. But anyways, something really, really special about this is it's from a city called Assisi. Assisi is in Rome, in Italy, which is about, I don't know, about 3 or 4 hours from Rome. We took a day trip there, and it was easily my favorite city in all of Europe. I absolutely loved it. Assisi, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it in Spanish. It's the city of Saint Francis, which in Spanish is San Francisco de Asís. He is my favorite saint ever. I love him a whole bunch. He actually has almost like his own division within the Catholic Church. He has his special cross. It's called a taube, and I actually have one. I'll show it to you. Hold on. It's these, and it's like, it looks like a T, yeah, but they call this a San Franciscan cross. It's still a regular cross. It means the same thing. Still Christ died on it, but it's one of those things that San Francisco made such a major impact on the Catholic Church that he has his own type of cross that symbolizes him. Anyways, when we were in Assisi, I got to know a little bit more about him, and it just reaffirmed why he's my favorite saint ever. He's actually the patron saint of animals. I love animals, so that was kind of awesome. And he had something, and I saw something really cool over there. He had a girl, a lady, her name is Saint, oh my god, I almost forgot to tell you. Okay, no wait, okay, I'll tell you later. Sorry, there's a zillion and 5 things I want to tell you guys, and I can't seem to make them all fit. But anyways, where was I? Okay, yeah, so Saint Francis has a follower, and she was a nun. She wasn't always a nun, but she was a nun when she died, and her name is Saint Clare. She wasn't a saint until years after she died, and there's a reason behind it, but I'll get to that. So when she was little, her parents sold her off, and they sold her off to this man who was then going to sell her off for her virginity. Saint Clare, she was obviously young, and she was obviously a virgin, and she tried not to, do anything about it. She didn't know what to do. She would try not to be a rebel, in other words. So this guy that bought her would take her to this arena all the time, and he would put her up on a stage, and she would take off her clothes, all of her clothes, and make her be completely naked in front of a pool of men. And these men would see her, and then the idea is that one of them was going to end up buying her, and ultimately buying her virginity, in other words. And so she would be put on the stage, and she was put on the stage multiple times, but no one would pay for her. And there's a reason behind it. Every time she would get up on the stage, she would get on there, and they would take her clothes off one by one. But every time they took her clothes off, she would look down, and she would see herself naked. She would try to cover herself up, but everyone else in the crowd just saw this beautiful white dress over her, and I thought that was amazing. And there's this dress that it's long, it's white, and it's just amazingly beautiful. And all the other men would see that, but Saint Clare would see herself, and she'd be ashamed, but every man, no man would ever pay for her because they never even saw her body. So little by little, she met St. Francis, and now she's obviously really, she was really devoted to him for a while, and she died a nun, devoting her life to St. Francis. And when she died, a few years later, the Catholic Church has this tradition that once someone dies, they a few years later, it's not recent obviously, but years later, they open up the tomb again. And after they open up this tomb, they opened St. Clare's tomb up, and she had an uncorrupted body. As in, I saw her body with my own eyes. She's obviously been dead for a really long time, but her skin is still intact. Her clothes are still on her. Everything about her is perfectly intact. And I thought that is the most beautiful miracle that could ever happen. And I don't know, that city in its entirety was just an amazing moment for me. I learned a lot about different saints, especially St. Clare, and how beautiful she was, and still she was so devoted to St. Francis, which is also a saint of the animals, and I love them with all my heart, so it's kind of a big deal. So I prayed about all the animals in our family, like all of them. Nemo, yeah, I prayed for him for a really long time, and so it's one of those things that city meant a lot to me. So I got her this rosary from there, and the rosary on the front side of it has the Virgin Mary, and that Virgin Mary, you can't really see it on here, but this depiction of her, of the Virgin Mary, she's actually praying with St. Clare, and she's praying with St. Clare for like humility, for dignity, because you know how when they took her clothes off, she was her dignity was saved, or because no one saw her naked, she was just perfectly covered, and so she's praying for that. She's praying with St. Clare for chastity, and on the back side there's Jesus, and he has a sacred heart. He's pointing to his sacred heart, and that's just a symbolic thing of his, and they call it El Sagrado Corazón de Jesús. So anyways, that's the story behind it. I just wanted to tell you guys. I mean, I'm going to try to explain it to her too, and I hope she gets it. I think she will. But either way, I love you guys so much, and I wish I could see you guys. I've been seeing you guys in a while, and I have so many stories I want to tell you, but I'm working on this video, and this video is going to hopefully it gets at least some videos out for you guys to see as well. But I would love to stop by sometime and show you guys some pictures and tell you some stories about the different things I saw. Like the Pope. Yeah, I saw the Pope, and he was like, I don't know, maybe like 20 feet away. What am I talking about? He was way closer than that. But anyways, I got to see him, and that's majorly huge news. And so yeah, there's a gazillion and other fantastic things that's happened. So hopefully I'll get to see you guys. I heard today was the grand opening for your restaurant. I wish you guys the best of luck for that. I prayed about it when I was over there too. I remembered randomly. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was exactly that I saw, but I was like, oh, and pray for the restaurant. My family has invested in it, so hopefully that goes really, really well. Anyways, I love you, and I can't wait for this little girl to come home, but Dad is still holding her against her will. I know she wants to be here with me. If she's with Dad, fine, no big deal. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.